The first voicemail came at 2:13 a.m. Mason almost ignored it. But something made him listen. Static filled the speaker, followed by ragged breathing. Then a whisper, "Don't let her in." The message ended. He stared at his dark apartment while rain hit the windows. A second later, his phone rang again. Unknown caller. "Hello." He answered. Only static. Then 3 slow knocks. Echoed through the phone. Knock, 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 a whisper followed. "She's outside." The call disconnected. At that exact moment, 3 knocks sounded on his apartment door. Mason froze. Nobody visited him this late. He slowly walked to the peephole and looked out. At first he saw nothing. Then an eye suddenly stared back at him from inches away. He jumped backward. A woman's voice drifted through the door. "Please help me." Her tone sounded wrong, too calm, too empty. Mason grabbed his phone and checked the security camera outside his apartment. The hallway was empty. Another knock came, this time from the bedroom window. His apartment was on the 3rd floor. Heart pounding, he turned toward the glass. Rain streaked across it. Lightning flashed. A woman stood outside the window, floating in the air. Her long black hair covered most of her face, but he could see a grin stretching impossibly wide beneath it. His phone buzzed violently. Unknown caller. He answered with shaking hands. "She sees you," the whisper said. The woman tilted her head and slammed into the window. Glass exploded inward. Mason ran. He sprinted into the hallway while he heard her crawling after him. Fast and uneven like an animal, he crashed into the stairwell and looked up. The woman hung upside down from the railing above him, smiling. "Mason," she whispered. He ran harder, nearly falling down the stairs. By the time he reached the lobby, his lungs burned. He grabbed the front door, but it was locked. Behind him, everything went silent. Then his phone rang again. It was his own voice on the other end, screaming, "She's behind you." Warm breath touched his neck. Mason slowly turned around. The woman stood inches away. Her skin hung in gray strips, and her eyes were completely black. She smiled wider and whispered, "You let me in." The lights exploded, plunging the lobby into darkness.